Now, one good reason for living here is to be able to afford to grow a bit of, veggies on land, even in the middle of a big city. All going well, a small plot and 15 minutes work a day could be enough to keep your family in veggies for a year. It's a different kind of gardening, more intensive, and you need to know a few tricks to get a lot out of a small urban space. So here's Mihina Forbes with an 8-point bio-intensive gardening guide.
It's your little 1x1 area just on your patio or something like that, if it's 5 metre square, whatever you've got.
So it doesn't matter how big your garden is or what shape it is. Through bio-intensive gardening, if you have 15 minutes of maintenance a day, you should be able to feed yourself for 12 months of the year. There are 8 steps to bio-intensive gardening. First step, find a space. Even if you just have a patch down the side of your house?
Yeah, down the side of your house, like this area here, these 2 beds are 10 square metres, so that's enough to grow vegetables for 12 months easily. You know, I can get my arm in that far quite easily. There's not a lot of compaction there, so our plant roots have got that amount of loose soil in which to roam and take up all the nutrients that they need to grow well.
So to make a small space productive, plants need to grow deep, not wide.
We use close plant spacing with the bio-intensive method, so we also use diagonal spacing so that we have offset centres, and so we can grow, like I was saying, up to 6 times more produce from the same space as conventional row-style gardening.
Self-explanatory really. You don't need expensive bins. Anything organic, take waste, leaves or food from the garden or kitchen, throw it in a pile and wait.
It's a whole chemical warfare happening under the soil and even on top through flowers and pheromones, hormones that we don't see or sense.
Just like humans, some plants can't live next door to each other. Step 4, companion planting.
Well, we've got some plants that get on well with one another, and there's some plants that don't. So we've got these onions here with lettuces, they get on really well. Onions are good companion plants for other plants because they detract pests and insects with their smell. And then you've got the likes of sunflowers. Never judge a book by its cover. The sunflower exudes chemicals in its roots that actually repel other plants.
Step 5 and 6 are about keeping soil rich and ready for the next planting.
First and foremost, the bio-intensive method is about the soil. We grow 60% of our garden area is dedicated to compost crops, but they're also high-calorie crops, and it's the likes of corn, quinoa, amaranth, sorghum. So some of these crops not only help to feed our soil, but they also give us some good calories as well.
Like recycling, bio-intensive gardening means storing and reusing seeds.
In your little urban environment, you create a network, join forces together, maybe get a seed club going so you can buy bulk seeds as a little community working together. Maybe you buy your tools together and get good quality tools. Really, at the end of the day, that investment will be worth tenfold in the future,
The last step is simple. Use all the first 7 steps to achieve the last, and you'll be eating good veggies all year round. What are we probably eating in October then from our gardens?
We'll be eating beetroot, onions, chives, parsley, lettuces, a lot of the lettuce crops, cauliflower that's come through the winter, broccoli, what else? Peas, beans, carrots, all sorts. This is a very productive time of the year.